Hi people. I just went to the bank today. Oh, trying to get this thing off. And I've been trying to open my business bank account for my B2B business that I started up this year. It's called braverystudio.com. If you can check it out, that'll be cool. And we were going through, like, you know, the projections for the year and the services I offer and where my clients will come from and everything. And it really dawned on me how real it actually became. Like, I jumped into it and said, okay, let me start up this business again. Let me try and do, you know, because I stopped doing my own business. I went through a whole portion of life where I didn't care about starting my own business. Then I had the inspiration to do it again this year, which is why I started Bravery Studio, and that's why I called it Bravery, because I'm doing something that I'm afraid of. But anyway, when we went through everything and everything was cool, it became very real that I literally have to really put my work in and start networking a lot more and meeting new people and being deliberate in the way I do my business. And for some reason, I just got weighed down with this feeling of self-doubt. And a while ago, I tweeted, self-doubt is poison. Self-doubt really is poison. And it's one of those things that it's like, you know, when you're not bad-tempered, but you store up your anger over time, and the more anger you store, the worse it's going to be when you finally blow up. You know, it starts piling up and then you burst eventually. It's the same with self-doubt. Self-doubt is poison in the sense that you keep telling yourself that you're not good enough, you know, you don't have the skills that you have, you're way over your head with all the stuff that you're doing, you don't deserve to be in the position you're in. Some people will call it the imposter syndrome. Today I had that. It was really heavy, and I was at work and I found it really difficult to concentrate as well, because everything was just going through my mind saying, like, why do you want to start your own business? Why do you want to be independent? It's the wrong decision. You're taking a risk. You're just going to be poor. You're not going to get any money. No one actually wants to pay for what you do. No one needs what you do. Why are you coming up with all these packages? Just stick to your 9-to-5 job. And it was so difficult today. But self-doubt really, really is poison. I must not be the only person that feels this sometimes. I had a tweet and listing down the stuff that we tell ourselves. But it was very real, and it was me being open about my actual emotions, which I find to be very difficult sometimes. And oh, my arm's getting tired. Let me swap the arms. Yeah. So I just wanted to talk about, like, when you're feeling self-doubt, there's my advice will actually be to take a step back and count the accomplishments you've actually made, big or small. Swapped my hands again because I'm right-handed. Like, you need to list your accomplishments. It helps if you write it down as well, because some of us don't give ourselves enough credit because we feel like we haven't reached where we want to reach. But in our past, we've achieved so much. Like, some of you have graduated recently. Some of you have just got your first job. Some of you have learned new skills. There's so many things that other people see as amazing and we take for granted. So if you're feeling like you're doubting yourself and you're making the wrong decision, take a step back, stop, and just think about your accomplishments and all the good things you've actually done. And it might help. It won't necessarily fix the issue, but it might help you, you know, push you back towards a path of, like, positivity. And be open about it. Just tell your loved ones, people you trust, talk to them about it. Don't be scared about it, because I was very open to put it on Twitter. But I do speak to people about it, how I feel like I'm really scared. Like, I am so scared. I've given myself targets, and it means, like, I have to be accountable to myself. But don't be scared to talk about it as well. But make sure you look back on the accomplishments you've actually made, whether big or small, and you realize, wait, I'm actually not a failure. You know, just wanted to talk about that today. If you agree, like, comment, subscribe, and let's have a conversation about it. Until next time.